So I thank you all for calling me to deliberate on this thing. Greetings to my uh, fellow, learned panelists, and to my dear students. Um, I hope you're enjoying reading my books, but I have certain little things to say to you immediately, which are very, very important.
Microphone on.
Could everybody mute their mic, please? Right. I'd like to start with a quote by Charles Darwin, which says, "It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is one most adaptable to change." Today, we are in a mode of survival. Okay? The ones who will actually move forward are the ones who can adapt quickly to the changing scenario. So this is the most enduring um, competency that each one of us have to adopt. Okay. Now, folks, the world is seeing three historical events, and we are very fortunate to be part of these three historical events. Event number one is that we are seeing the emergence of a new generation, a generation that is completely different from previous generations. Okay? And if we are going to use the old hats, to administer and educate this modern generation, we are totally in the wrong scenario. We have to adapt to be able to help them bring out their full potential. There are a lot of things that make them different. I'll just mention two or three. One is that uh, they're driven by technology. Okay. So if that be so, the college must start introducing what is called a cyber lab. Okay. It should bring in a cyber lab, which will show all the new gadgets that are coming in the industry, and not only just the gadgets, but the back end connections also. This generation will profit from that in the sense that they are very curious and they would like to do that. Okay. The second thing, which is a very important thing, they don't want to be corporate slaves, but masters of their own destiny. My belief is that this generation is going to be 80% of this generation are going to start their own business, okay, and will be able to be provide employment rather than seeking employment. Okay, this is going to be the new trend. Let us try to understand. This new generation is going to change the way we live, the way we work, and the way we play. And we are already seeing a lot of that. The third thing that about this generation that I would like to bring forward is, previously our generations used to be a brick in the wall. That means everybody was molded like a similar, all equal to each other. Now, this generation does not like to be a brick in the wall. They want to be treated individually, and they were wanting to be guided individually, customized to their own talents and to their own abilities. Now, there are so many things more, but I mentioned just a little to tell you how dramatically different this new generation is. Okay. The second great thing that has happened is the emergence of the digital age. That's another great thing that has happened. And pre-COVID, I've been going to various universities and asking students, what is digital? And they were not able to give me a proper answer. To put it very simply, digital is the transaction of information and business from screen to screen. Simple. So our lives tomorrow is going to be screen to screen orientation. We'll be buying our food from our goods from Amazon. We'll be buying our food from Swiggy's and Zomatos of the world. We will be getting our taxis from Uber, our medicines from Pharmacy, like that. Everything is going to be from screen to screen. And that's the communication. Of course, it brings about distance, it brings about loneliness, but that is certainly different kind of thing. The mantra of this digital age is two words called disruption and innovation. Okay. Now, they may seem to be very big words, but actually they're very simple. Disruption is looking at anything in home, at your home, at your friend's place, at your college, and asking a simple question: can it be done in another way? A simple question. To give you an example, if we take the table napkin, which is a square, okay, why should it be a square? Can't it be a hectagonal shape? Can't it be a triangle? Can't it be a fan shape? The moment we are thinking that way, we are causing disruption. Now, to all you students who are there in college and going into society, right in college, start thinking disruption. And I would recommend that the faculty will also encourage them to think of disruption and coming up with something new. Okay? And then they will go into innovation. Therefore, I would recommend very strongly that we bring in entrepreneurial development as a very important subject in our course curriculum, because they are going to be entrepreneurs, most of them. They, even if they take up a job, they won't last more than 3 years. They are just going to go and find their own thing. Why? Is because it's so easy to start your own thing. All you need is a laptop. You need just a good broadband and a desk, and you're off. And I want all the students to remember that their world um, is not just West Bengal or India. Your playing ground is the world. So don't look at jobs or opportunities for business um, through very narrow lenses. You will have to look at it in very broad lenses. The third great thing that is happening in this world is that we are have COVID-19 has a pandemic that has completely upset us and changed the way we live and work. So let us try to understand what we are uh, actually what COVID-19 has done. First, COVID-19 has brought about the concept of working from home. This is very, 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 very important. We never thought that this was possible to work from home. And therefore, it is very important that we understand this, because many jobs are going to be from home, bringing about life-work balance. Okay, just remember that. Then physical distancing has come about, which brings all organizations to work with fewer people. Okay, they are going to have lean staff, including service industries. Okay, as far as hotels are concerned, from where I come from, they are going to be reducing to 30% of the original strength before COVID-19 and going further into 13%. And all the services is going to be done by artificial intelligence and technology. Okay, So this is that's where we are heading. Now, also what is going to change is the introduction of technology in a very big way. It was never meant to come so fast, but is now a solution to the problem. Many of us may think that COVID-19, oh, COVID-19, it will finish. We got the vaccine, it's the end. Let me tell you, folks, we are going to have repeat uh, pandemics because for the first time, these animal diseases are mutating and affecting the individual. So we have already had swine flus, we've had bird flus, we had cow flus, and all those flus. And there will be many, many more. So it's best to go about this kind of detachment, and prepare for um, this. Then they will remember, as far as the industry is concerned, they are no longer wanting to give job training. They don't want to spend time in training people. They want ready-made professionals coming out of college. So all of you need to work together with the faculty to ensure that every one of us are different. Now, this is the new way of going to be the new way. The topic says, should the new normal be the fuel of economy? There's no question of should. It has to be. There's no way other than what I have just mentioned. And I wish you all the best. I'm sorry for taking this amount of time.